I get to be with you guys for a little bit, and we're going to do some word study fun. Will you turn around for just a second and notice how many teachers are in the room? Let's wave hi. Hello, teachers. They're here, you guys, to watch me, not to watch you. So I don't want you to be nervous about it. We're going to have some fun together today, and they're really in watching me teach you today. Does that sound okay? All right. So here's what I know about you as second graders. You are already learning about different ways that some of our words start, right? So you've noticed, I bet, that sometimes words start with what's called a cluster, a consonant cluster. Can you say that with me? Consonant cluster. Well, what's that, I wonder? Let's figure it out. Look at this picture right here and how it starts with b-r, bridge. Can you say that with me? Bridge. How about this one? Flag. Let's try that together. Flag. Let's say it fast. Flag. You know what's interesting is when a word starts with two consonants together, sometimes you can still hear both sounds. Can you hear both the brr and the sound when I say bridge? Yeah. What about flag? How about this one? Ooh, this is a plug. Do you know how sometimes you have to plug something into the wall? Let's try that. Yeah, let me try it this way. Plug. So those are consonant clusters. There's two letters that stand together and they say that sound, okay? The sounds together. So let's try this. What you have probably done is you've started to look at some of these. I bet we haven't looked at some of these. Okay, so let's try this one. Can you raise your hand and tell me what that's a picture of? What is that? Yes, sir. A pretzel. 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 Do you hear the p and the r? Pretzel. How about this one? Frog. Yeah. How about this one? Cloud. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's so many. What's this? Grapes, right? How about this one? Spoon. Spoon. There's so many different consonant clusters that we can find in words. And when those two consonants are together, sometimes we hear both of the sounds. Okay? I have a poem that I want to read with you guys today. This poem is called The Brook. And can I tell you a secret? This poem has a whole bunch of consonant clusters in it. And our job is to be a detective to find all of the consonant clusters. Do you think we can do that together? Yeah. Okay, but first, let me just read it to you, because every time we read something, I just want you to read it and enjoy it, okay? So this is a poem called The Brook. The brook is when I grew up, I used to always call it a creek. But a brook is like a little stream of water. Have you ever seen a brook before? It's smaller than a river. It's just like a stream or a creek. Those are things. Okay, put your hands down. So let's see if this is a good description in this poem of a brook. Grumbling, stumbling, fumbling all the day, fluttering, stuttering, muttering away, rustling, hustling, rustling as it flows. This is how the brook talks, bubbling as it goes. You guys have such good expression. Oh my goodness. Who are these little honeys? Okay, let's try it again. Now we all read it together, okay? Grumbling, stumbling, fumbling all the day, fluttering, stuttering, muttering away, rustling, hustling, rustling as it flows. This is how the brook talks, bubbling as it goes. Do you think a brook says all those sounds? No? Well, I think it sounds like that. If you were to listen, this poem is all about describing how that brook sounds, right? Now, here's the thing, you guys. There are a lot of consonant clusters in this poem, and we're going to try and find them. But I want to give you one hint. If there's a vowel, is that a consonant cluster? So let's look at this one. FU or F or MU. Let's try MU. Is this a consonant cluster? Is it two consonants? No, because U is a what? It's a vowel. So let's find some consonant clusters. How about that? I found one right off the bat. Two consonants. Grr. I wonder if there's even something over there that says grr. But grr. Oh, like grapes. What is the consonant cluster that's here? Say it if you know it. Grr. It's grr, right? Two consonants together making that sound. I see another one. St. 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 Let's say that word together. Stumbling. Oh, there's other words I can think of that start with st, like star, star. Can you picture that in your brain? Stop. That's another one. Is there one on here? Let's see. Ooh, what is this?
Starfish.
That is a starfish. I never, ever recognized that. Because you know what they want us to know that this is a picture of? It's got little scalloped edges here. This is a stamp that you put on a letter. I think starfish would have been a better picture for kids this age, right? But stamp starts the same way as stumbling. Okay, can you whisper to the person next to you? Can you see if you can find another consonant cluster? You don't have a partner? I bet you could talk to these fine ladies right here. See if you look at the whole poem. See if you can find another one. Oh, I heard one. I heard somebody say this one.
Stuttering.
Oh, keep talking, keep talking. What about, oh, what about this one, guys? There, I'll do that. How about that one? Why? Raise your hand and tell me why. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for raising your hand.
Because it's a vowel.
It's a vowel, so it's not a consonant. Oh, fine. Okay, I'll erase it. I got some fancy. Uh-oh. Look at this. It's not as racing as well as it's supposed to. It's magic. There. I just wanted to use the fun highlighter. It's so cool. Okay. Did you find another one that I didn't find? Because I was stuck on the RU. Yes, ma'am.
The ST.
Can you come up and just highlight it for me? Are those two consonants together?
Yep. Yes.
Yes, they are. Here's the thing, friends. This is two consonants together, so you are correct. But today, I didn't tell you one of my special rules. We have to find them at the beginning of the words. But wait a second, come back. Do you see another word on our chart that starts with ST? Because that is a consonant cluster. Do you see another one?
Yeah, I saw that one.
How many of you saw that one? Awesome. You guys are so good at this. Okay, so is it okay if I erase this one here?
Yeah.
Magic!
Magic!
Whew. Thank goodness that came up. Okay, friends, here's the deal. Today, you and a partner are going to sit together and you're going to start to try and find all the consonant clusters that you can. Do you notice there's a poster right here of all the consonant clusters?
Yeah.
Do you see a place where there's another one in the room? Can you point to it if you see it? Okay, good. So you have two places you can look to find the consonant clusters. Okay? Eventually, we'll probably give you a piece of paper that has all this stuff on you. But today, I think you can on there for them so they could have it as a reference. But for now, we're going to use the posters. And your job is going to be to take two poems. One might sound familiar. See if this sounds familiar. Grumbling, stumbling, fumbling all the day. Fluttering, stuttering, muttering away. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah!
What's that one?
That!
Yes! That's... So it's the brook, okay? So you and a partner are going to sit next to each other, and you're going to get out your highlighter from your desk, okay? And you're going to take turns, okay? So one person doesn't highlight the whole thing. You take turns finding some of these consonant clusters and highlighting them on the poem.
Got it.
The other one, you guys, wait a second. Now I think you can handle this because you're second graders, but you want to see it?
What?
Oh, goodness, it's a whole lot longer. In fact, let's read it together before we get started. Can you help me by passing one back? Everybody needs their own. And on this one, you're going to actually work with your partner, but you're going to highlight your own copy. So the Brooke we work on together, everyone, yep, there you go. Good job, you guys. I gave you like 77 too many, so I gave you too many. Thank you, sir. Good job passing those out. Thank you, ma'am.
77 more?
Okay, friends,
Holy
you got yours. Good. You hold on to it. Here we go, you guys. Let's read the swing together. I actually put the swing right up here so we could see this one also. This is the same poem. It's not written as neatly, but it's the same poem you have in front of you. Will you follow along with your eyes and your ears as I read this one to you? How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think it's the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. That right off the bat reminds me, my grandparents had a swing in a tree, and we used to try and swing as high as we possibly can. So I like to go up in a swing and try and get up really, really high. Let's try this one. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide. Rivers and trees and cattle and all over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. I love that. How many of you have ridden on a swing either on the playground or somewhere else at a park or at your house? Awesome. So you know that feeling of going back and forth, right? You have 2 poems. What are you doing with those 2 poems again? You're trying to find, let's say this together, consonant clusters. 2 consonants stuck together. We can hear both sounds, but they're stuck together. Where are they in the word? The ones we're looking for today, where are they? Are they at the end? Are they at the middle or at the beginning? Yes, sir.
The beginning.
Yes, at the beginning. That's what we're looking for today. Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have partners that they normally work with? Is there one that I should assign them?
Are they going to work at their desk?
They can absolutely work at their desks. Sit with their your desk partner. So grab your highlighter. Try and do the Brooke one together.
But I don't have a desk.
You don't? Then why don't we take your chair and you can slide right up next to another a partnership and you can be a group of 3. Ready? Awesome. Now we probably just can, oh, you already have those. That's awesome. You can probably stop it for a little bit until they get